Record. All right, let's begin. All right, so let's look at GJ. I see some of you are on your live accounts right now. I'm not trading personally. You saw me. I took this trade pinch. I took it to right here. I'm out. That's it. I took my $500. I'm out for the day. I'm just watching the charts. Now, you guys. All right. So at 3 a.m. they offer this Brinks trade, right? So
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. You see how they extended the low, right? They extended it, ended in a hammer, and they started drifting away. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying you guys do it, but I've seen it in history, and I don't want you guys to do it. Why do I say second legs? Is because these are the ones that pay out the most, right? I've said that plenty of times. Now, here's the thing. So you started seeing this drifting away, and you're like, dang, I'm missing the trade. You know, I want to hop on. I want to get on. All right, so you buy, let's say, somewhere around here, the worst time possible. You're like, just because, I'm going to cover it with my dollar lot. I'm going to cover the pips I missed since my entry here, so I'll be good. As soon as you enter, you're in profit for like 10 seconds. Next thing you know, you get this candle, bam, you're down minus 50. Now you're sitting there like, dang, Like, it happens. I've seen this happen before. So I'm talking about experience, and I'm talking about because I used to do it, okay? I used to do it. Look at GJ. Tell me, does this look like a reversal that I've taught you? Yes, it does, but is it going to the water, to the mayo? I've said that it won't always hit those areas. So this is why I want you to protect your profits. I'm about to talk about the shifting of the zone right now, right here. Okay, so guys, so if you see this, if you're 3 candles away, do not chase the trade. You missed it. You woke up late, blame yourself. Man, I was sleeping like a log. I couldn't wake up. That's your fault. Okay? Now just wait for the next setup. Don't get emotional, right? I talked about this yesterday. Don't get emotional, and don't put your buys right here, right in the middle. Right in the middle where this low was, previous low was from last week. Do not do that, all right? Now let's look at this. So they offered this, and look at them again. So here's your low. You see how it's not shifting? What I mean by shifting of the zone is I've shown you plenty of pictures of of reversals where they actually shift the zone. You know what I mean, right? You see a green fat candle getting out of all this work because they're done collecting contracts and they got what they needed, so they need to get the hell out of there, right? So people can argue, but cash, but what I see divergence. This is why I did it, by the way. I see divergence on the TDI. I see it. What's going on? What's going on is that if you took this, that's fine. I didn't say isn't good. Now here's the thing though. They did not shift the zone. They're sitting right here. They're just, you see what they're doing? This is crap. If you're still in this and you're in profit, I suggest you to close. You don't have to listen to me, but if you want to, just take your profit right now. I'm about to talk about the TDI right now on the mobile.
What if you're not in profit?
Where's your entry? Where's your entry, bro, Julian?
You see where that green and red candle is? Almost looking like railroad tracks?
Right here?
Nope, at the very top of it.
Right here?
No, to the last 2 candles.
Oh, these?
Yes, very top of that.
Has your stop losses about to get hit or no?
No. I just needed to get back up there so I can get out. That's why I was asking before if I should GTFO.
Oh, okay. From what I'm seeing, Julian, let's look at what the other pairs are doing, though, to give you an extra confirmation. They're kind of reversing, so I'd break even. It should come back somewhere around here.
I'd be down to break even. That's fine. I'm
Okay.
totally fine with that. I just need another opportunity.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, you won't get a lot of those opportunities, but if they do give it to you, man, be happy, man, because usually I was actually waiting for a reversal too. But then I saw this, and I was thinking a straightaway, and it kind of do it, but then it ended here. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm not even trading it no more. I'm happy with this trade here. I got it, got out. So try to break even if it. Okay. See, just realize that MMs manipulate the spread and everything. So you're gonna be down or at least try to break as close as you can. All right, because I don't want you to lose money, Julian. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'd really like to break even. That would be fine.
Okay. Awesome.
Just where it's at right now, I'm down like 350.
Ooh. Dang. What man? Did you over leverage your account? Oh,
a little bit.
Brianna, what time do you usually? I trade 15 minutes. Brianna, I usually trade the 15 minutes, unless I'm looking for the overall structure, which are the highs and the lows. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the 15-minute. Okay, so something I have to show you now. Get on the sketchbook. I think I've mentioned it already, but I just need to refresh your brains real quick with this. About the second leg M's and W's on the highs and the lows. So I'm going to do two scenarios. So here's the HOD, right? All right. So the dealer comes in here. These are valid M's and W's. I'm going to show you the ones that are not valid right now. So you can use these as future references, okay? So this is the HOD. Okay, let's just say they threw a pin up here. They threw a pin here, and they did this. See how they did not come here back again on the HOD? Now, you have a lock, right? Counting the timing element, counting wherever you are, right? So this is a lock at your HOD, your high of the day. So when you have that lock and you see that all the guys, the retail traders are stuck here, right? Now you take it against the retail herd and you take it as a reversal. So this is one scenario. There's a second scenario. Okay, same thing. Okay, they do this and then they come up here and with a spike. Your entry is valid because why? Because they closed below the blue tracer. They closed the. Actually, I have a couple of more notes I have to add to this. So give me a sec. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah. So here I have them here. Okay, so your HOD was intact. This is a lock. You take it right to your mayor, whatever, or always protect your profit, right? Now here's another one. Here's another one. Here's your HOD. Here's the M. Now they do this, but they didn't close in a hammer. They ended in the red and the green. So here's the one that I think gets a lot of people. Cash, is this a valid trade? Because the I see the M, but they extended the high and they did an outside structure. So what do I wait for? Or should I take it cash or what? If you want to, okay, to start off, this trade is not valid anymore. Why? Because the HOD was broken. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to make this blue because most of the HOD is actually blue, but so you won't get confused. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. If this comes back down
there.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm talking to GG.
Oh, okay. If this candle comes here and closes below, you have a trade. If it doesn't close, ignore it. Go on with your day. All right. Now, same thing here. Same scenario. Your HOD. Actually, there's a trade I'm going to talk about. It's on the advanced MM. It's not really that advanced, but it's a new trade. It's called the safety trade. I'm going to talk about it on the next Sunday webinar. It's a pretty cool trade. It's a trade where it's kind of like a M and W, but it's a little different with the second leg element. So it's a pretty cool trade. It's whenever the markets are so tough, like you can't find any trades. This is a safety trade. I'll talk about it on the next webinar. Okay. Um, I'll talk about more details about that, but it's called the safety trade. All right, now, so, okay, right. So here, the HOD, now they did this, came down here, same thing, guys, same thing. If you see this and it closes green, not in a hammer down here, like, you know, like I've taught you guys, they close here, you wait for them. You wait. I don't know how to teach you patience. You must learn that yourself. I see some of you guys trying to short this. Okay, so, I mean, it has to come back down because the HOD is here or whatever. You get in and then bam, you get stopped out and it keeps going, right? So this is why I want you to wait. I need you to sit on your hands and wait for the setup, all right? Wait for the pair to show you something and you react accordingly to it, right? I've said this plenty of times. I don't want you to chase trades. I don't want you to guess. If you think, when you start saying, oh, I think I see an M, you're done, man. Why are you thinking? I don't want you to think. I want you to know, okay, this is an M or a W because of this, is this, and that. If it doesn't work out, you must realize, okay, next time when this happens, I know it won't work out because of this and this and that, or because the MM extended it, right? Or whatever the case is. I want you, whenever you lose a trade, I want you to learn from the trade you took and the loss you had. Why did you lose? So on GJ, if you get stopped out, let's just say one of you guys gets stopped out, you're like, dang, what did I do wrong? You go back and analyze and see what you did wrong. Was it your leverage? Was it because the timing element? Was it the levels? Was it that, you know, what did the trade do wrong? What went wrong? Okay. So I want you to learn from your mistakes so they won't happen again. Because if you don't, they're going to keep on happening and you will see no progress in your trading career or trading business, or however you want to say it. All right. So these are 4 variations on the M's and W's. Now, I already talked about the extended stop hunt, which is, right, I've said that they extended the high, but they still, this is, okay, so this is what's happening with GJ. So I got, everybody has these down, so I'm going to take it off. They didn't extend it, right? So I don't have a picture, I think, but so this is GJ. Oh, hold on. It's actually upside down. Give me a sec. So this is GJ. And your HOD is right here. And you see the W at the bottom. Is this a trade? Is this a good trade? Is a question, right? The $1 million question that everybody wants me to answer. The trade for me, to be honest, even though it is an extended stop hunt, guys, personally, I would wait for this to get in, right? I think Briscoe has a picture he showed like 3 days ago where they did the extended stop hunt and they rose 75 pips, right? I think it's like this. They did a 25 pip extended hunt and then they rose 75 plus. But see here, they're not even doing that. They're not doing any of that, right? So they're coming back down here again. That's not a trade no more, right? That's not a trade anymore. All right. So in future reference, whenever you see this and it's kind of like hanging around, not doing anything, your 2-hour limit has passed, just close out, man. It's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to preserve your equity than burn it. You know, the best trade I've always said is the one you didn't take, right? Okay. So about the blue tracer, it's very important, right? Because these are the things that you need to pick up on learning when you interact around the well, mine's is purple, but with the blue tracer, with your blue tracer guys. Okay. So So people are going to be like, okay, so why does Cash have a little stupid blue line on the chart, which is the HOD? Why does he have a stupid little blue line? Right? That's the question. Is purple his favorite color? No, it's not my favorite color. It's on there because it serves a purpose for the dealers, and I've just illustrated to you what they do and how they work. All right. So, guys, keep this in mind. Okay, the trade is not valid anymore if the 2-hour limit has been reached. If they're not shifting the zone, actually, I might have to show you some pictures to help you out. So, it's gonna take a while though. I don't want to waste too much time because I know some of you guys are working. So, if I can't find it, let's see. Give me a sec, guys. I think it's a. Okay, this is what I mean by shifting the zone. This is shifting the zone. This is shifting the zone. You see that, right? These are trades I've taken before. This is what I call shifting the zone. This was 3 hits to the high. Beautiful. Right before the news release. Right before they punished the traders. Look at this. Fam. About what? I don't even know how many pips. That's like a 100 pip drop. That's shifting the zone. All right. And then, by the way, this is how they use the news to complete the pattern. So, actually, guys, now that we're speaking of NFP, I need to see you guys kind of progress. If you guys can show me that you are getting the hang of this by Friday, I'll trade NFP with you guys. So here's the NFP for June.
Yes.
This is the NFP for June. Look at that. Beautiful. They complete the patterns as well, too. I've proven it many times, and I'll prove it again this Friday if we do trade NFP. So, look, you see that how beautiful I bought right there, right before the news release. Bam, beautiful, beautiful. So that's what I mean. Okay, so let's see if I have another example where they shift the zone, though. All right, shift into the zone. Same thing, right? So this is the cow lot reversal, right? I've talked about it where they're up and down, up and down, up and down. So I had counted 3 levels of intraday. I bought right there for confirmation. I didn't get a perfect entry, so I wasn't king entry on this one. But see, look how it shifted out. This is shifting of the zone, right? This is the same pair we're looking at right now, but this is what I mean. This is what I mean by shifting of the zone. You see, right? This is a fake out M, right? Do not counter trend trade, right? Look at this and got out of there straight away. To what? What's the purpose of the straightaway? To burn your account, to put you in panic and fear. All right, so that's what I mean about shifting of the zone. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see on reversals most of the time. Yes, I did say that the true movement in Forex is slow and steady. But on reversals, once they have enough contracts, they usually get the hell out of there, okay? Just like on that GU I showed you. Just like on that one I showed you, all right? Let's see if I have more. Oh, well, this is actually a swing trade, so this doesn't count. Trying to find another one so I can show you so you guys can try to understand and realize, okay, no. So here's same thing, a little sloppy, right? These are all in my training videos, by the way. So whenever Brianna or whoever's new in here, you're going to see all these here, and I'm going to talk about them. So you see the W, but it's kind of sloppy. But see, the thing is, though, that I think the HOD was somewhere around here. But here's the thing, though, right? I call this a shorty trade because I see that he loves these. So you see the pins to the water and pins to the mayo. You see how they don't take them out? And look at this, beautiful, beautiful. It passed. My take profit was around here, I think. But it passed the blueberry. You see, this is what I mean. They shift the zone. All right. Let's see. This is not. That one's kind of more of a nah. Trying to show you one more. Bam. Shifting of the zone. Okay. right? Isn't this what I just finished talking about, right? When they extend the low. Didn't I just finish talking about this? The low was, I think, around here, right? Didn't I just say this? The trade is not valid if they're sitting here and they come around and hang around. You see this? This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. You see, once I saw this hammer, I'm the guy that likes extra confirmation, so I waited. All right, patience is a virtue, by the way. If you didn't know, I want you to write that down. But
Hey, Cash. Quick question.
yeah,
When you say low of the day, is that the ADR or the blue tracer?
the blue tracer, bro, the blue one,
Okay.
the blue one.
Yeah. No, I know. It's just a lot of people get confused.
Oh, okay, yeah. The ADR high, by the way, and the ADR low can help as a resistance. Pretty much like a resistance, okay? And that's why you have your pivot points. But as you can see, they're all hanging around. They're all in the middle. So they're all in the middle because it is Monday, so they're starting to the week just started. So that's where they're all like, let me show you. They're all crunched up. I don't know if someone has the indicators for the pivot. Hold on, let me show you real quick what I mean. Euro. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, now let's add the pivots. I'm sure they're still like that. If not, they're not. Oh well, let's see. Damn, I'm blind. Okay. You see how they're on the middle? Like, what the hell? Aren't they supposed to be, M1 here, M0 here? Yeah. Well, it's because it is a Sunday and they just started moving. So you're going to see the pivots here. So they probably get back together when they reset the high and low, which is what? After New York, right? So that's what I mean, okay? So the ADR high and low can help as a resistance, by the way. So what happened with Euro Japan last week, or USD Japan? Did y'all see that big old drop? Let's see. Let's go over it real quick so I can show you what I mean. I think it was this fat M right here. Yes, I think it was this one. So if I'm not mistaken, there was a ADR high here. This was last week, okay? I still remember this trade. I was trying to go long because I was thinking straight away, right? I was thinking here, probably do this and then go like that. But once I saw this candle, I'm like, it's not looking good. I scratched myself out. Now look at this. 2 fat red candles, and here was ADR high. So my point here is that you can use this kind of like a resistance, or if it's at the bottom, you can use that kind of as a support, all right? Okay. Now back to the picture. Where is the picture at? Darn. Okay, so, oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, so guys, that's what I mean, okay? You see, this is what I mean by shifting to zone 1, 2. You got 3 candles in your favor. What are you worried about? Even though your entry was here, what are you worried about, man? You have 3 candles in your favor. You put your trading stop here, you're good to go if you want to hold for longer. All right? That's what I mean. That's what I want to see in reversals, okay? That's what I want to see. So, yeah, let's see. Oh, same thing here. Same thing. You see that?
Cash, quick question for you.
What's up?
I want to ask a question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
After your entry, after how many candles do you expect them to shift the zone after you've entered the trade?
But good question. So they're not always gonna do one candle, but here's the thing. You see in this example, it took 1, 2, 3. It took 4 candles to get the hell out of there. Now here's the thing though. So I believe my okay, so here's my LOD, I think, right here. And this was like the spread. All right. So here you see these 3 pins, all right? They came here a 3rd time but failed to take it out. Now I know this is a valid trade. Who I don't know who asked me this question, but so see how here it took about 4 candles to shift the zone. But see, here's the thing though. They're getting out, right? Aren't they? They're getting out of this LOD. they're getting out, okay? Most of the time, it is a big, like 1, 2, 3 candles, right? Most of the time, but not always, okay? Not always. So with that being said, here's what's important. If you see, like in this scenario, you see 3 hits to the low and you see a hammer gold, you take that, you put your stop here, and you take it and you ride it. You ride it because you know it's going to pay out. Why? Because they came here one last time to grab the sellers before they shifted the zone. So in this scenario, it took like 2 candles to actually get all this out. And in 4 candles, they're out of all of this. All of this work that they did, they're out in 4 candles, which is an hour, right? 15, 30, yeah, an hour. An hour of work. And how long did it take this to form? 15, 30, 45, like 4 hours for all this. And they shifted this in 1 hour. So that's what I mean. Did you understand?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Okay, no problem. All right, so I did say I was gonna make this short for you guys because I didn't want to. I just wanted to go over that because see some of you guys are struggling with this. I will tell you about the trade I told you, the safety trade. Next webinar. Any questions about these setups on the HOD and the LODs or your ADRs?
Akash, may you please check your Telegram? We just sent some questions there.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Oh, and something I have to about the okay, I got what time do you usually okay, I answered that question, I think, Brianna. Nadia, on your training, do you have instruction how to set up NT4 to look like yours? What do you mean? Are you talking about like the moving averages?
Yeah, everything basically like the coloring charts, the ADRs, everything.
Okay, so the ADR doesn't come on the mobiles. The only thing that we have on the mobile are the moving averages, and okay, are the moving averages. And right before we end, I'm about to show you how to install the TDI on your phone for everybody who was asking me. So. Sile and all you guys that like to use the TDI for your 50-50 bounces, and Geo and Janelle with your stop punt high drops, Briscoe with your king reversals, and Jillian with your Mr. Breaks. You're going to have the TDI to help you confirm when there's a stop hunt that happens, right? Okay, so Brianna, you answered time for it, but I'm curious time of the day. Brianna, my personal times of the day that I trade are London. Well, because I can trade Asian, I trade Asian. But I've told everybody here to not trade Asian session. Why? Because that's one of the most difficult sessions that are there. If you notice, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you notice, a lot of people burn their account in the Asian session. Okay. Why? Because most of the time the Asian session's purpose is to accumulate and accumulate and evaluate, right? We're expecting, right? We trade out of the box the last quarter, right? We're expecting the breakout of 3 vectors to the high or 3 vectors to the low, and we're expecting the W or M formation, and we take it, right? That's what we're waiting for. Okay. So that's why I'm saying to avoid the Asian session. So if you want to trade, you can trade the London, like right out of the box, the last quarter of the box. So Central Time for me, that's 2 a.m. I don't know if you convert your time zones. I don't know where you guys are at, but it's 2 a.m. Central. That's the last quarter of the box. Okay, so 2 a.m. the box will stop painting. About 2:15, 2:30, you're gonna have the gap, which I've discussed on the training videos. And then they're possibly, most of the time, do a false move beginning session, okay? And now for New York, you can trade London and New York at starting at 6:30 because sometimes they start earlier, but most of the time they start at 7:15, 7:30. That's when all your breaks also start to set up, okay? Awesome. Okay, now the TDI. Barrow. I don't know if you're in here, bro. Mr. Barrow, I don't think you're in here, but I guess you're gonna miss it. But I'm gonna show you guys how to install the TDI real quick. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, guys. I have to go through my photos. Oops. Let's see. Actually, I have them, I think, on Facebook. I want to go over them real quick. Okay. Bam. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to give this to y'all. Come on, that's in here. Oh, bam. There we go. Okay. So here's the settings. It said caches. Do you only do that which out review also matters because sometimes it lasts forever until the setups are correct. Paolo, me personally, because I've grown my, I don't want to sound like that, but because I've grown my account since the beginning, like, you know, it's been a process, but since I've grown my account, I've just been looking for second leg M's and W's nowadays. But do you analyze with your phone? I use both, but I do recommend to use your laptop because, well, your computer, because obviously it's much bigger and you can have a bigger picture of the, you know, a bigger picture of the levels and everything. But you can trade on your phone. I know some of you guys only use your phone, so that's okay. So you can still, you know, right? I've shown you how to draw the little boxes on your MT4, okay? Because sometimes it lasts forever until the setups are correct. Paolo, the setups will come, I promise you. How many bring straight, Jillian, if you're still in here, how many bring straight did you have last week?
I had 4.
Exactly, 4. So Paolo, you had 4 brink straights, okay? And I know that's only the brink straights, right? Excluding the straightaways, which they're a little more advanced. But if you know how to take them already, cool. If you don't, if you only know how to do second leg M's and W's, wait for them. Trust me. I know sometimes you won't have them every day, but I promise you, Paolo. Okay, Brianna, cool. Have a good one. I promise you there will be another setup. If there isn't, you come and cuss me out later during the week if there's not one M that you see, okay? I promise you there will be another setup. That's why I wanted Shorty here. Because he took the V bottom on the UCAD. Check AU. Okay, let me go over this real quick, Briscoe, and for the people that want the TDI, and I'll go look at AU real quick, okay? Okay, so on your indicator window, go on your phone right now. Go to indicator window and go to RSI. Go to your RSI line. Okay, let me actually kind of do it like if I'm doing it with you guys so I won't lose you. Okay, so go to indicator window 1, click on, what is it called again? Our relative strength index, okay? Go there. Oh, darn. Go there and put these settings on there. Okay, so this is my color. So the period is 21.
Wait a minute. What if you don't have indicator window? I just have the main chart.
You have what do you mean?
Indicators.
Nah, you should have it. Go to on the F. You have an Android, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go to, I think it's F.
Yeah.
F. Okay, and then go to where it says main window. Wait, hold on. Is it like that?
Yeah, I just don't see anything for secondary window. I just see the main chart.
Yeah, bingo. Go to main window and go to relative strength index and add these. Once you do that, it's going to automatically add an indicator. So then it'll say indicator window 1. So do that right now. Just put RSI line.
Okay. And then 14. close, or 21 close. Okay.
Hit F. It's under. Okay, thank you, Mundo. It's under escalator. Okay, so yeah, so this is the. Let me look at AU real quick for you, Briscoe, on my phone. Let's see what are you looking at? Let's see. Are you talking about that it's looking like a good straightaway, Briscoe?
It looks like it made the pivots last week, and it stopped hunting now. And then that's what I see. I don't know. Maybe wrong.
So you're thinking long?
Yes.
Yes, it looks like it, but it's 11 o'clock, man. MMs are in lunch, so they're probably not going to move the markets as much.
Hey, can I ask you a question? I've got the relative strength index open, but I don't see where to put in the levels.
Oh, darn, dang.
I have the same thing too. I can see where to put the levels. I have the same thing too.
You can't see it.
Yes, I only have period and apply to and styles. I don't have anything for levels. Do they automatically set or what?
Great. Man, I'm going to have to find the one for Android then, but darn. Okay, so I'm going to work on that for you guys. I'm going to try to find the one for Android, but for I guess, oh, darn, I have a minute left. Okay, I'm going to send you all